That's us. Look at us.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Are we gonna make it? That's the question.
Welcome back, people. This is somewhat of an apology video.
Yeah. We have this ability to take things and make them just about as fucking difficult as possible.
Yeah, and we got this new machine here. I don't know what camera I'm supposed to be looking at that switches from video to everything. So this is my camera. This is Sanchez.
That's me right there.
And this is the both of us.
That's us.
So we got this little contraption that helps us do that.
Just switches from one camera to the other, so he doesn't have to, do a whole bunch of cutting and editing and post production.
So that's if you see like cutting and editing, that's awry. It's because we're awry.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just say.
Actually, I think this is Canadian.
I would just keep it on the fucking center camera because. Why not, huh?
Well, I mean, we got to play with it a little bit, Well,
that's what I told her that one night.
We got to play with it a little bit.
This is a Saturday podcast because we don't, we tried to go live last night and it totally went tits up with the fucking sync and the fucking everything else, which could happen in this video.
Serious shit show.
Who fucking knows? I mean, there was this time during the 28-minute mark I noticed the fucking... the audio was matched up for a brief time.
I would be highly surprised if anybody stuck with us for 28 minutes. Because it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. So now we're just recording a video, something we can put out for YouTube, just to let you guys know what's going on. We're going to try to be as professional as possible. We're not going to bring any stories today because we're just explaining the shit that we're going through, right?
That's right. And, I downloaded a manual for this thing, and it's like 2,000 pages long. And without seeing how big it was, I just automatically hit print on Shanny Pants' printer here. Well, I immediately saw what it was. I went down. It didn't seem to have gone through, so I went, whoosh. Well, Shanny went down to check things out the other day, and there was a stack of papers that big all over the place.
Ran my fucking ink cartridge out.
The ink cartridge out.
All the papers gone.
Yeah, we still didn't get the whole manual.
Yeah.
So there's
a lot about this fucking contraption here. I don't know if
we thought we had broken it there a minute ago.
Yeah, maybe we got a bunk fucking gadget.
I think we're just making it too difficult. I think we're putting too much into what we think we need to be doing. Because nobody else has any of these problems.
Well, here it is. I will try to show it on the fucking camera here.
Yeah.
It's the A10 Mini, and there's cords and shit coming out like you wouldn't believe, and we're going through.
Every single camera has its own input there. And it's actually, it's for what it does, it's pretty nice, and it wasn't that expensive.
I don't know. It's a learning curve. It's definitely. It's like when we released our first podcast. It sounded like a fucking tin can we were drinking, or it's talking. We were of course drinking, but we were talking through a tin can. And
the only thing we had going for us at our first podcast is we weren't doing it in our car on a phone.
Yeah, and planes going by.
And planes going by.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. He did these 10-minute podcasts.
Well, he
talking about how lonely it was.
How lonely. We tried getting him on the show, but I
can't even remember what his name was.
He ditched us after a while.
He was where? He was out east somewhere, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
we might get Button Happy switching back and forth. I don't know. I don't know the fucking ins and outs of this fucking thing.
Wish we had a light on the camera so I knew which camera.
Which one was on? Yeah,
that would be sweet.
That'd be another $50 a camera,
probably.
Or we could just have someone else fucking push the buttons.
I mean, and for live streaming, we use. There's I guess two ways to do it. There's a couple of programs. One is what we're using right now. It's called OBS, which is Open Broadcasting Software. And it works good especially for recording. It seems to work fine. But the software that comes with the doohickey here, it doesn't allow you to see what you're doing, to monitor what your output is. And the cameras we have little icons around the screen, and it shows all that. So we really don't, in
don't want any of
OBS
that
we
shit.
we can
tweak
zoom it out. Yeah.
And with Blackmagic, with the A10 Mini here, we can't.
So far as we know.
I mean, you can't. I mean, we tried going live again this afternoon, because we saw these videos on YouTube that said, hey, all you got to do is this.
Yep.
So we tried it, and all of a sudden, all the indicators on the cameras were showing up, and everything was backwards. So we said, fuck that.
Well, I do notice that a lot of these professional YouTubers and these professional streamers, their cameras look a lot more expensive than ours. Like a lot more expensive. They're all SLRs.
Well, we don't have those Canon fucking cameras.
Yeah,
These were something that my buddy down Seattle told me to get and said, hey, if you want to do something, they weren't cheap. I can tell you that much. They weren't cheap.
No, they weren't cheap.
And,
and to record on, they don't show any of that on their internal recording, right? So when you turn it on,
exactly. When you watch the video, yeah. But this way, I don't need fucking memory cards. All I need is like more stuff.
Yeah, more stuff. $60 worth of cabling.
Yeah, so we just wanted to bring you a little update about what's going on, and we're gonna try to go live again. I just don't fucking get it. We had better results over the fucking phone.
Actually, the phone worked really well.
Except for the audio.
Except for the audio, it didn't sound so great. But it didn't sound that bad either.
It just sounded like we were far, far away.
Yeah.
Like
but, I mean, we could always use another phone that's got a microphone input on it and go that way, too.
We could always buy more shit, huh?
Buy more shit. I think for this phone, all it would take is a cable.
And more shit.
More shit. Just one cable.
I wonder if my camera mics would work on that.
Yeah, well,
but that's not a microphone. That's a headphone jack.
Yeah, but you can also it's a dual jack, because when you put your earbuds on, you got the little microphone right here. Oh, that's how that works.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Yeah, well, fuck.
I don't know. You learn something new every day here at Happy Hour News. And forget twice as much.
Everything's supposed to be easy, and nothing is.
So we're going to release this here probably later on today, and share it around and let us know what you think about this. I mean, if you have any advice about the A10 Mini and using OBS or anything to, help us out. I don't know what the fuck it was. The video was so choppy too. It's like the fucking camera couldn't keep up or
it was real poor quality. I don't know. I still think that we had too much going on the computer itself. I think we had too many things running at one time.
So
anyway, we'll review this video. We'll get it out to you, and we'll, I guess, just endeavor to persevere,
So maybe this will just be a short, I don't even know how fucking long we're recording, but
long enough for me to have a couple day drinks.
All right. Well, you everybody have a good night or day.
Peace.
Happy Saturday.
Bye.